Finish the previous video with the review of the budget for the first year. Now, if we go to the fourth page, we see that we have a projection of the cash flow for 10 years. So you see in this chart the first year budget. So all the costs are included. In this case, you see here the legend. We have construction, medical, logistics, and HR. So the categories have been aggregated, and of course there is still, as you can see, there is the first year, as it sounds normal. You have a huge impact of the construction cost. This cash flow can be, of course, adjust to the specific situation. So let's see how it's structured. We have once again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottoms. You can see that the four main families: construction, maintenance, medical, logistic, and budget, they have an extension here, and for each year you have the budget. Once again, you can at this level modify any of these expenses whenever you want at this point, and it will be considered. So, for example, here 5, you want to put 0, for example. The final representation, this amount of money will be not considered anymore. Then let's see how these family are computed. Let's see, for example, construction cost, and as you can see, you see that these construction costs are allocated all to the first year, except this line here, where consumable tools, generator, pumps, something that it was considered as having an amortization period of 4 years. So it's PASS is getting the information from the previous step, the third page. And as you can see here in this table, it's plotting all these costs in the first year, but these one are reported also every 4 years. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th year, you have again this the imputation of this cost. Then you have this case an operation maintenance and contingency. So you have you compute as a percentage of the initial asset value a cost that it's basically spread all over the year. So in this case, it's a percentage of the initial asset value, because it's a percentage of the cost of the building. So you see that the maintenance is computed here with a percentage that, of course, you can change. Instead of 4, you can use 5, for example, and you see that this cost is reported all over the year. Then let's see the medical budget. In this case, for example, you can see the amortization period that we inserted together, and once again you have a contingency that can be considered for whatever reason. Consider that in this time it's not a percentage of the initial value, but it's a percentage of the each year asset. So, for example, you can see that it's varying according to the overall medical cost of the year. If we move to the logistic line, I think first of all it's quite interesting to see that here we have quite a spectrum of amortization years. So you see that each line is reported in the 10 years perspective to be renewed with a different pattern, and you can see here that you can account these expenses expenses progressively. Of course, you have a contingency percentage and the value of contingency along the years. And the aggregation figures are reported here. There is a last and actually the first bottom here, that is the one that allows you to discount this cash flow. Therefore, to make it to provide a number that it's in today's money. To allow that, we have to insert two inflation rate. It's a little bit tricky because we have a first inflation rate that is considered here. It stands for headquarter, because supposedly the money are coming from let's say Europe or whatever, with an inflation rate that by default here it says 2. Once again, can be changed, but it should be considered as the inflation rate of the donors, and it's considered as a measure of the value of the money that it's coming in the organization. This second inflation rate, if you want, is the local, so where the project is supposed to be, and it's considered to account the increase in of the salary. Even if we don't have usually salary are not updated every year, every now and then there is indeed an integration of the salary. So this percentage should account for this increase that is performed in the salary at the local level. So therefore, it's basically increasing the amount of expenses. Using these two ratio, all the costs that have been projected for the next 10 years are discounted, and you see that the final value here that is proposed here is the one accounting this discount. So it's the one in current money. If you want to know the value without this discount, you can find it here, and you see it here. I think this is it for the cash flow. There is no secret worksheet here. Everything is performed in this worksheet. Thank you for listening.